All right, last week we did a Monday dance. This is the Wednesday dance. See if you can figure out why this is called the Wednesday dance.
This is the latest. It's called the Droop. Come on, now you try it.
Me?
I think Miss Trivia's a swinger.
Swinger?
You don't want her to think you're square, do you?
Oh.
Then if you learn how to dance well, she'll think you're boss.
Boss?
Neat. Groovy. Come on, try it. Loosen up a little. Let yourself go. Oh, boy, I'm lucky. I'll say I'm lucky. This is my lucky day. You gotta lurch.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. I thought the mazurka went out ages ago. Wednesday, darling, you're excused. And please turn off the phonograph.
Yes, Mother.
Lurch, the music has stopped.
No. But I can't.
All right, did you catch why that was called the Wednesday dance? It's called the Wednesday dance because in the Addams Family, which obviously was a long time ago, this little girl right here, her name was actually Wednesday. All right, so that's my Wednesday dance. Let's get started on our math for today. All right, so still learning and working with, I can get this in there. There we go. All right, so still working with frequency tables, dot plots, and stem and leaf plots. So exciting. Exciting, exciting, exciting. All right, so we again on our Thinking Up only have 2 problems to do today. So before we do those 2 problems, let's just do some practice ones. All right, we are going to do some practice ones. There we go. We'll do this one right there. Okay, so here we have, we're going to do number 9 through 11. Here we have the ages at which some state laws require children to be in school. So there actually are state laws that require students to go to school. And different states have different ages in which it is mandatory or law that the student has to go to school. So according to this data right here, CA, that's California, by the time you're 6, you have to be in school. Whereas in D, which is North Dakota, by the time you're 7, you have to be in school. Here's Texas by 6. And Virginia is 5 years old. Check this out. Washington, 8 years old. That's interesting. All right. So now you can start school before those ages, but those are the ages that you have to go to school. So here it's asking us to make a frequency table to organize the data shown at the right. And then what is the most common age when children are required to be in school for the states that are shown? Now, obviously not all 50 states are here. So here is what I would like for you to do. I want you to create your own frequency table, okay? I want you to pause the video and just keep it right there on that data and that information, and I want you to create your own frequency table, okay? So I'm gonna kind of do that, zoom in a little bit. There we go. All right, so pause the video and make a frequency table. Make sure that you know how to create your own frequency table. Go. All right, hopefully you paused the video and you made your own frequency table. Now, if you made it incorrectly, that's okay. I'm going to show you how to do it correctly. So if you made a mistake, I'm gonna show you how to correct your mistake, okay? You're not learning anything if you're just playing my videos straight through and not trying things for yourself. It's like listening to someone teach you how to play baseball and then going out and thinking that you're gonna play baseball the very first time and never have any practice. You gotta do that practice, okay? All right, so let's look here. I'm gonna do my frequency table. It looks like my numbers go anywhere from 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 to 8, okay, is what I'm noticing. So that means that my title would be Age in School or something like that. Now, if you didn't have a title, that's okay, but you probably should have created a title. And then it was 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And then let's see, this was the age. This would be the tally, and then the frequency. So something like this, okay? All right, so ages 5. Let's see, and it's depending on how you want to do this. So you could do it like this. You could say, okay, California was 6, Delaware was 5, Florida was 6, Idaho is 7. It's testing whether or not I know my abbreviations. Indiana was 7, okay? Kansas is 7. Massachusetts is 6. Maryland is 5. Maine, isn't that weird that Maine is M-E? Maine is 7. Minnesota is 7. Going over here, we have Montana, or is that Missouri? I'm forgetting which one. So we have a 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more 7s, which is, that's Missouri, Montana, North Carolina, North Dakota, and Nebraska. And then New Hampshire was 6. Ohio is 6. Oregon is 7. Pennsylvania is 8. Tennessee is 6. Texas is 6. Utah is 6. Virginia is 5. Washington is 8. And then Wisconsin is 6. All right, so that's what yours should look like, hopefully. So we have here, we have 3 5s. We have 9 6s. We have 10 7s. And we have 2 8s. 3, 9. Let me make sure. 3, 1, 2, the 3s. 1, 2, 3. 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, nope, I missed a 7. That's why I'm checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I miss a 7 again? It says on here that there's 11 7s. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right there. Getting old eyes, Miss Turney. Maybe it's time to change your glasses. And then 2 8s. 1, 2. There we go. See? I'm glad I checked. Oh, you didn't even see all that work I did. I didn't have it on the screen. All right, so this is what your frequency table should look like. All right. Now it's asking, our question is, what is the most common age? Well, the most common age is definitely 7 years old. All right. Most common age is 7. Which is more common? States that require children to be in school at age 5 or age 8. Well, 5 is a 3 and 8 is a 2. So the answer would be age 5. All right, how many more states require children to be in school at either age 6 or age 7 than other ages? So take 6 and 7 and put that together and compare that to the other ages. Pause the video and see what you get. All right, your answer should have been 15 states. 15 states require children to be in school at age 6 or 7. So you would just have to add the 6 and the 7s together. Okay. All right, so now let's do some practice with some dot plots. All right, here we go. We've done a lot of these. Awesome. Let's look at this dot plot right here with some fractions, all right? Paper chain lengths, okay? So it looks like someone's making paper chains. If you know what a paper chain is, it's like these little links that lock together. And these are the different links that they made. Rico wants to organize his collection of paper chains. Use the data on the chart to complete the dot plot. Oh, so it wants us to actually make the dots. So I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, here we go. I'll use a different color. Let's go with some orange. All right, so we have 8 inches, 6.5, 7.5, 8, 6.5, 8.5, 8, 6.5, 7.5, and 8. There's a dot plot. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just make sure we have it all there. All right, so let's look at the question. What is the length of the longest paper chain, and what is the length of the shortest paper chain? All right, pause the video and see if you can answer that question. All right. So the longest paper chain is the 8.5. That's the longest. And the shortest paper chain is the 6.5. That's the shortest. That wasn't too hard. All right, let's do a little bit of practice with our stem and leaf plots, and then we'll get on to today's assignment. I'm going to 861. All right, here we go. See if we can create this stem and leaf plot. Okay, it's important that you be able to do this on your own. It says, complete the stem and leaf plot to show the following ages in years for people in a store. Okay, so just walking up to random people in a store and asking them their age. Here are the numbers that were given, okay? And you need to create your own stem and leaf plot. Here is the key, right there, okay? Remember, you've got to go in order from least to greatest, okay? So maybe I'll kind of start you off. And your least number up here looks to be 10. Okay, it looks like I have numbers in the 10s, the 20s, 30s, 40s. I don't see any in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and then create your stem and leaf plot. All right, so hopefully you created the whole thing. If you did not create the whole thing because you got to a point and got stuck, then watch this video right now, and then when you get to the point where I get you unstuck, then pause and finish, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with the 10, which is right there, all right? Any other numbers with 1 in the tens column, okay? We've got 17, 18, 15, 13, 16. Okay, so we're going to put it in order. So we would have 13, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so those are all my numbers that had a 1 in the tens place. All right, let's go to the 2s. I've got 22 and 27. 22, 27. Okay, now remember, if you got stuck last time and I just unstuck you, then pause the video and finish, okay? Or if you realized you made a big mistake last time and you need to recreate, then just pause and finish. All right, so in the 30s, we have 32 and 39. So 32, 39. In the 40s, we have 41, 46, 46. So 41, 46, 46. Hey, sweetie. Hi. Hi. I'm taping. And then in the 50s, we don't have any numbers in the 50s, so you kind of have two options here. You can just skip the 5s, okay? Or you can just do the 5 with nothing here, not even a 0, because if you put a 0 there, that means the number 50 is there. If you just leave the 5 there and then nothing, then that means there's no numbers with 5 in the tens place, okay? And then numbers in the 60s. We have 60 and 64. So 60 and 64. And then in the 70s, we have just the number 70. 70, okay? So understand the difference between the 70 and the 5-0 means the number 70 is there, but the number 50 is not, okay? All right, so hopefully your stem and leaf plot looks like my stem and leaf plot, okay? If not, figure out where you went wrong. All right, so now let's take a look at the actual assignment for today. It is thinking at page 362, and there are 2 questions. Oh, just knocked that off. All right, here we go. Number 1. The 10 students in a sewing club calculate the number of yards of fabric they will each need for their projects. This frequency table shows how many students need each length of fabric, okay? So it looks like they're going to make some sort of project, and the teacher is asking them how much fabric they need. It looks like there is 1 student who needs 1 3/4 yards of fabric. There are 4 students who need 1 7/8 yards of fabric. There are 2 students who need 2 yards of fabric, and 3 students who need 2 1/4 yards of fabric. Okay, so before I ever even really start looking at the questions, I really want to wrap my head around what is this frequency table telling us, okay? Which dot plot represents the data in the sewing club's frequency table, okay? So for me, what I do is I just kind of check off number by number, okay? You could do this 2 ways. You could either make your own dot plot and then see which one matches yours, or you could just check kind of number by number. So I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to check the easy number first. I'm going to look and see which answer choices have 2 yards with 2 people, okay? So 2 yards, 2 people, 2 yards, 2 people, 2 yards, 2 people, 2 yards, 2 people. There we go. So, all right. Which answer choice has 1 3/4 yards as being 1 person? Okay, so let's look at A. 1 3/4 yards has no people, so A can't be it. 1 3/4 yards has 1 person. 1 3/4 yards has 1 person. 1 3/4 yards has 1 person. Okay, so I did that one. This one checks out. That one checks out. This one checks out. Okay, now looking at what is left. Okay, looking at what is left. You've got B, C, and D left. See if you can pause the video and see if you can figure out which answer choice is correct. All right, let's see how you did. So 1 7/8, 4 people. Okay, well, I don't see a 1 7/8 on here. Okay, so I'm going to go to something a little easier. I'm going to go to 2 1/4, being 3 people. Okay, so 2 1/4 is 3 people. 2 1/4 has no people, so that one can't be it. 2 1/4 has 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Okay, so that one can't be it. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is the one that is correct, but I'm left with this little 1 7/8. Okay, what exactly is 1 7/8? Well, 1 7/8 is bigger than 1, but smaller than 2. Okay, and I'm looking right here, okay, and I'm seeing that this other number that's here is bigger than 1, but smaller than 2. It's even bigger than 1 3/4, so that is my answer. All right, let's look at number 2. Jonas made this list of her math scores. Okay, made this list of her math scores. She made it 85, 92, 76, 80, 95, 78, 87, 94, 89, 30, 93. Which stem and leaf plot represents Jonas's math scores? Okay, so I'll tell you what I want you to do. I want you to make your own stem and leaf plot, okay? Whether you do it like right here, make your own, or even just get a piece of paper and make your own. All right, stem, leaf. All right, pause the video, make your own. All right, here we go. I'm noticing I have numbers in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Okay, so 70s, 80s, and 90s. In the 70s, it looks like I have a 78 and a 76. Okay, 76 is smaller than 78, so 76, 78. In my 80s, 85, 87, 80, 89. Smallest number is 80. Okay, so 80, 85, 87, 89. Because remember, this stands for 76, 78, 80, 85, 87, 89. And in the 90s, I have 92. I have 95. Oh, nope, that's not my next one. My next one was 93, then a 94, then a 95. Okay, those are all my numbers. Let's see the key. Normally the key is the first number, so 7, 6 equals 76. Let's see which one matches. All right, stop for just a second, pause the video. Which one matches the one that you just made? Is it F, G, H, or J? All right, your answer should have been H. All right, because that one looks like that one right there. All right. Oh, let's see. Lightning bolt. Put a lightning bolt. Let's do I don't remember. Did I do a lightning bolt yesterday or not? I can't remember. I don't think I did one for yesterday. 361. I don't think I did. Did I only do one for Monday? Is today Wednesday? I don't even know what today is. Let's do a purple lightning bolt somewhere on your Thinking Up page. Purple lightning bolt somewhere on your Thinking Up page. And I'm not sure I did one yesterday. Huh? Okay, so that is it. We will see you guys tomorrow.